Good morning.
Good morning from Liberia. This is Verity News. It's been relayed on the Liberia channel 1847. And folks, my name is Bonn. I'm in conversation with the mother of the 15-year-old boy who were allegedly sodomized by the former NSA agent Bonn Jallah. She's about to speak to her on recent development and concerning the child health and what have been the involvement of the government of Liberia since the incident. This will be the very first time she will publicly appear and to speak on this development. So folks, for those of you following us, we say thank you for joining us and good morning, madam.
Good morning. Yes, I'm the mother of the 15 years old boy that was sodomized by the NSA man and his friends, along with his friends.
So can you tell us now what's the current status of the son? How is he?
My son was trying, but from last night, after he put the radio on and he heard the discussions, people were discussing concerning the man being outside and things. The man want to go all of the country. He break down again. He go west.
Go west how?
All of last night he didn't sleep. He was crying. He said his anus was hurting, his chest was burning him and things. The people have to give him penta injection for him to go to bed, for him to sleep, because they pin him. He cried until the white spit and all was coming from all of his mouth. He cried, trying to hold the bed sheet, biting his head, holding, and all the nurses got to come to him and think I even make a video so the public will know what's going on. Since the NSA man fitting mask my son, since he saw the mask and he along with his friends, my son was in a very critical condition when we took him at the hospital. The child was messing up too, or at the same time. At the same time, he started turning with blood and all, bad blood. That bad blood was coming from all of him. 1 more 3 days, my son never used the restroom. He didn't go in the bathroom. When his anus ready to hurt him, his back, his stomach, they will give him penta injection. Because at the time we took him at JFK, the administration and the people in JFK, they didn't know anything that we had such patient at JFK. So the doctor that was treating him, calling Spoa, was not really paying attention to him. But later on, when the bad blood issue came out, when I talked to one of the patients in there, the friends, they put our money here and things. I said the next time it repeats, I want you people for you to put the bad blood in pain so that you will take a photo of it. Or you keep it and just call me immediately. I can't take the photo so the lawyers will see it. So they will know how serious my child is. And that's how I went early that morning. I took the photo and thing. And I called the lawyer and showed him the photo. At the time they said how the boy already. The TFK had already discharged him, but he was only there for safety issue. When the lawyer raised that issue concerning the boy turning with bad blood, the complication he was having, that's how they reopened his file again. They said they're going to start shooting him. The moment the police officer are there, one big police officer there, he was the one that helped us. He been helping us. He started calling on all the BB people, the administrator and thing in the building. That's how they were able to transfer us on the VIP ward, on the private ward that patients and nurses were paying attention to him. They were seeing him and things. But still, the pain was worse on him. The pain was worse. The pain was still on him and he was not still using the bathroom. The pain was just worse. So like how they asked me, like how they think it happened to him, like why you so happy in the nurses? I said like why you so happy, but the doctor that was down at the nurses, when the people came, they said they didn't see anything. So that's the reason why Anything that happening to him, I can come call so that you're already in his fire. So when the doctor came, how they call him, they explain they were writing and thing. He came, he said, oh, Bonnet, I will check you. But the doctor said was helping to break me down, calling Boa or surgeon doctor from JFK. When he came out there, he was talking to the boy the way in which he was reacting with another male that was standing beside him. Acting like a labor faking thing also. Like I don't know whoever talked to him also. He went on Wednesday, which was the 4th. He came, he talked to the child nurse and told him, say, we'll be giving you pink tablet and tea, cooling a pink, will prepare you. Thursday, which is the 5th of February, we'll be carrying for surgery. At the time, I came to get stuff for him to carry to the hospital. My people, they barely tell me anything. The doctor did not tell me, say, this is what happened to your child. We carrying for surgery or something. Same because he get people like the reason we carry him. He didn't tell me anything. He talked that I was surprised that Wednesday, which was the 4th of February. When the nurse came to me and told me that we prepare your son tomorrow, he will be going for surgery. I said, what? He said, yes. But the doctor didn't tell you. I said, like the labor told me, the doctor told the boy. He said, but the doctor should have told you. So that's how I started calling my Liberian people. I started calling all the public defenders. I can't get them. When I call the Solicitor General, which is a causing fire, he told me that he was busy. I should call him the next day. He was going to talk to me the next day. I called another public defender on the case, which is Calvin Momolu. Councilor Calvin Momolu. He told me, I called him, I couldn't get him. He couldn't even call me back. I only called him so that he will come and be there as waiting to know what they do to the child in there in a sociological room. Saying they were not prepared for him yet. They only prepare him. None of them pick up my call. None of them. That's how the woman came for him. It was 2:30 p.m. in the afternoon. She said that your son was ready for him. She said I should come for him. I escorted him on reach to the surgical room, to the door. They want to me say, you get it in there, go back outside, or you will sit down over there. Like how I was sitting on a chair, they play, all the people were waiting for that patient, and I was in there. I didn't waiting. She brought all her clothes and slipper and thing to me. Like how I care about inside. I didn't say that down there. Later I said, no, man, let me go and be praying. I went inside, I started doing my lay prayer. Later I came outside again. But my heart was just beating. I came outside. I started feeling dizzy. I said, no, I got to come to myself. Nothing will happen. When I came back, I saying, they carried him from 2:30. They left there. Later on, it was around 4. I saw that he was unconscious. They took him from all of the sociological room and carried him to the recovery room. There where he was lying down until it was 4:22. That time I have already gone back in the room now. It was 4:22. I saw the nurse. Like how she brought him, they brought him. They lay him down. They lay for him. They lay him down on the bed and thing. Like how they left. They left after some time. His eye open. I said, you can see me? He said, yeah. You can hear me? He said, yeah. You know the color like on me? He said, yeah. I said, okay, thank God, just rest. My Liberian people, now small pin, the child going through, you all see a video and thing. When that medicine left that child, just the child can be down. That boy cry. Eating all the bed sheet. Crying all around. holding the bed. He want rule all the bed. Break the whole bed. That's how we started calling the nurses, the king. They say yes. I had the people hang paracetamol drip on him. Later on, I had the boy went to sleep in ladder. The doctor came. I said, doctor, what thing happened to my son? Up to now, they make cannot tell me what happened. But my Liberian people, the surprising part. The child did not poo for 1 month, 3 days. After the surgery, which was on Friday, on the 7th, the child went in the bathroom. On the 8th, the child went in the bathroom. Up to now, my son not going in the bathroom yet. When he did the surgery, he prescribed medication for me to bath for the child. I bought the medication. He's like making toilet and thing. The boy is taking the medication, but he's not going in the bathroom. Say he went in the bathroom. And imagine he went in the bathroom before I bought a medicine to release, to make him to toilet. He not going in the bathroom. And then, Thursday they did it well. Monday they make him to see the boy. He said, how you coming on? The boy said, I try small. He said, you alright now, eh? The boy said, no. My anus can be holy, it can be hurting me, it can be pinching all inside. He said, you'll be alright. Monday he tell me, say, oh, we'll be observing the man until Friday. Let's see if the toilet, at least the toilet will not be high and thing. If he will start pooping constantly, pooping normally. That's it, Monday, my Liberian people, the doctor went outside and tell the people, say the boy alright. They should discharge the child. They discharge the boy. The medication, almost feel like medication, I started giving him. We are just been there. They are not been giving him medication because he told the people to discharge him. So every time he'll be crying on her anus. So last night the moment we put the radio on, he put it because he got a body full. And so he started hearing, they start discussing about the man being outside. The man trying to leave the country. He break down. He said, oh, the man made me dying that day. Then the people won't pull him outside. I said, nobody will pull him outside. That boy not sleep last night. They have to give him penta injection before that boy lie down. This morning, he just laying down breathing. The people say, but what happened? He holding on his chest. He say his heart burning him, his chest burning him. My Liberian people. Since my son was vetted mass by the high profile government official, the government, they are not making any progress. They don't even care. They don't want to know. They don't want to know. Imagine I've been lying down in the hospital. Money, man, child. People have been calling me and telling me, say, Sata, you gotta wake up. You are well at the man also. I say, what the proof? I say, what the man did? Nobody will pull the man also. The man, I say, the man also. You know the man are beat me. The man also. I say, okay. Nothing live in the dark forever. I say, in also one day, God will expose him, somebody will see him, or he will go to your house. The thing I'm telling you, I'm breaking down, I'm dying slowly inside. Because Joseph Boka is not telling me, he can't tell me that he is not aware of what that is going on. Because Peter Bonn Jallah is one of his Squad United Party members. And secondly, he's one of his high-profile government officials. So what happened to the Liberian people? What happened to our justice system? Joseph Boka has not come out to say anything. I even call on the first daily Her Excellency Malakantumu Boka. I didn't hear her saying anything towards my son. My Liberian people, I want you to join me and stand by me for justice. More especially the women. Because since my son was victimized, China ministry is not doing anything towards me in support or anything. They don't even know how I can buy my son medication to give it to him. Being in the hospital, it's not me because the child laying out there like free. The treatment and thing. They can push back the medicine on paper. I go buy it. God come first. Says Fina Camara come second in the child life. She the one have been so supportive to him, buying all her medication. Even at the time he was wearing pimples, she was the one buying everything, down to the clothes, buying it. She doing everything for the child. Another lady reached out to me. They call her Sis Lauren. She be on spoon. She bought things then and carry for the child. My auntie reached out to me. A vicious skinny. These are the people. But when I say government have ever helped me, nothing. They are not making any progress. The only thing I know that Jenna did when they bought that 2 small pimple pack at the time he was really leaking. 2 ORT cup, 1 small needle milk cup with the sugar, the sugar bass, like small sugar. Since then, my Liberian people how the child can eat nothing, and the doctor said I should continue buying more food that the child will be eating so that he will able to use the restroom. I'm a single mother of 4. No one there to help me. I struggle with all of my children. I now used to go to Joseph Burger office or begging for a job or any of them to beg them for scholarship. I struggle with all of my children. The government official can't damage my son. Then now the government are not saying anything. The man is not in Swedish. Which type of government we have in this country? That the rescue, he said he came to rescue us.
Please, I want you to be polite with the government, most especially the Ministry of Justice. I want you to be polite. What exactly you want the government to do, and what have been the intervention of the Ministry of Justice since the entire stuff? I want this to be involved politics, right? I want this to be involved politics, and I want you to express your feeling as how you are feeling the pain as you speak. So please tell us what have been the involvement of the Ministry of Justice.
When I first raised all the issue concerning the prosecutor, concerning asset judge our all the case, after the dismissing, they moving from all the case, they dropping from all the case, they appointed another people all the case. The Solicitor General talked to me politely, he counseled me. Like I was going to get the justice like my son need. I shouldn't worry. But from what I'm going on, nobody can call me. So even ask me how the ball coming on. When I'm not calling to get the information when something happening to the child, nobody will call. Even when I call them, I can't get them. Maybe after a day, before I can get them. They are not doing any progress. They are not helping me. I don't know what is going on. They are not helping me. And they're making me to think now. Everyone on them in favor of the thing that happened to my child. Everyone of them don't want to see justice to be served for my child. Because the thing that happened to my child today, it is my son. But who next? Who child will be the next person? I am not only standing today because of my son. I am standing still because so all of children mass without justice, that left uncovered, all of young women that were abused, that were molested, that died in the process, that left uncovered, that they didn't receive justice. That's why I am standing. The Ministry of Justice, the Ministry, the Justice Ministry, the Ministry of Temple of Justice, everyone in there, they are not doing anything. My son case now died. Now perfect case on the internet. What happened to the 15 years old child That was Sodomized by the NSA man and his 2 other friends. Did the grown-up men are all enough to be my grandfather? What happened to them? We can't hear about the case. Senate people promised me to go for hearing. My Liberian people, we can't go for hearing. They have been postponing. Only because the girl are playing B to pull the men also to go all over the country. What going on? Nothing live in the dark. Can you imagine? I am calling on the Justice Ministry. I am calling on Temple of Justice. I am calling on all the judges and the 4 benches to intervene. My son, in all his explanation, and I get his statement with me, and I wrote everything down. He continued to point on Lasana. No ever he said, then I went on. Why are the police doing towards Lasana? Lasana is the man I used, the boy I used to come call my son and say the papa can work for you. What happened to Lasana? Because Lasana is the one that passing around giving information.
Where is Lasana?
I was at the hospital when I received a call. Lasana went telling people that they coming free the man. The man will come also. They coming free the man. The man coming also. They coming free the man. I said Allah. The crime that the man committed. No, it is bearable. All our first degree crime, the charges are the police charging. So nobody can put him also like this thing. Oh, people. Ha. The government wicked. The justice system very bad and corrupt in this country. Can you imagine? This going Sunday by 6 o'clock. The veteran uncle saw Peter Bonn Jallah at a horse in the blue Toyota car. The moment they saw him, he informed them all around the car, telling him to get in the car quickly and run the windshields up, but it was too late because nothing in the dark. My Liberian people, when I call the Solicitor General, Councilor Augustine C. Fire, he didn't pick up. I call Councilor Calvin Momo, he didn't pick up. I called Councilor Gonklo. It was not going through. So, I left. I was so confused. The car almost knocked me down to JFK because I lose my mind. My son in the hospital. Going through a pain every day and night. Struggling, crying. And then, the man who committed a horrible crime, who damaged my son, they show him. He passing all around freely. Somebody even call me and say, hey, I tell you the man also. That the man in the Calabash, they gone Friday. My Liberian people. I'm a single mother. Liberian poor men, I get justice. I am calling on all women of Liberia. I'm calling on AFIA, the Liberia Female Lawyer Association. I'm calling on y'all. I'm calling on the human rights. I'm calling on United Nations to come to my aid. The government has already planned to put Bonn Jallah. Also, Bonn Jallah is already also he's not in South Beach. Nothing break me down or break my child down. When last night we heard it on Spoon TV, and they were discussing it, that Bonn Jallah also. Peter Bonn Jallah Gion was put on what the street near? Nipple Street. When it was mentioned that he was on Nipple Street, I saw that show, the people were discussing it. How he's sick, he need to go for medical treatment there, bro. Hey, Liberia, what happened to our government officials? What happened to the president herself? What happened to His Excellency Joseph Numa Bokai? You talk about accountability, right? Transparency, consistency in your speech and thing. What happened to it? So it means that you say the poor people will get justice. You came to make a correction the past government. The mistake the past government were making, you came to put all those the mistake in place. You came to make correction and the correction there. Correction are not correction there for everybody. We are all Liberians. We all have equal rights. What happened to my child? Honorable Joseph Numa Boka.
So now, I want you to talk on the issue of this stuff regarding the Ministry of Gender, right? You people since then, you've been saying back and forth, I've been talking with you, saying that the Ministry of Gender is not coming in. Have you been able to reach out in person to know exactly what's the problem? And secondly, the condition of the child. Do you want him to be taken abroad for foreign treatment?
Yes, I want him to be taken abroad for treatment and things. Because the Ministry of Justice told me that within 6 months time before the man was going to be prosecuted, if he found guilty, he was going to be prosecuted. So I want my child to be taken abroad for treatment while the man in prison. Because in the first place, that my son was damaged. And he lying down there. We all know in Liberia they don't have treatment for those kind of things. Although they can try their best to minimize the pain, to minimize the situation. But we all know that these people always go abroad for treatment for the kind of thing that can go on. The treatment is not in Liberia. The supplement that the child need to take, the people, the victim need to take is not here.
Okay. So you say only a few other people that are coming out, reaching out to help adequately.
Yes.
Okay. Please, I want you to just explain the story of this little boy. I learned that his father abandoned him when he was small. What the particular story of this little boy that you can explain for people to know exactly who is the child?
This child, I had this child by Augustine Amara. He's in America. After I got pregnant, it was in June. He asked me to go abort the pregnancy. He didn't even ask me. He told me to meet him to Macklin Street because at the time I was a teenager. I was not exposed. He carried me to Mala Clinic. I think Mala or something. To Macklin Street area, the clinic is still there. So after he carried me, I went. That's how the nurse called me. She stayed there. She's an elder woman now. They call her Sis Angie. She called me. She said, I want to talk to you, little girl. I went to her. She said, you see, you are very smart. You small and thing, and you in 11th grade. You get a lot of years ahead of you. You stay young. You coming up. You get a lot of children to born and thing. So I told her, I said, yes. Anything, she said, they making to me and talk to me. Amara said, you should abort the pregnancy. I said, what? I said, I can't abort the pregnancy. Because when I lay down the kind of dream I can have and the kind of things I've been seeing, I can't abort the child. If I do it, I will die. So he gave the people $100 US to do the abortion. The woman even encouraged me to get a lot of cuckoo doctors that will come from JFK to do your work and think nothing will happen. And I said, Mama, I'm not going to do it. I will not do abortion. So I got angry with her. I said, if that your child, will you encourage her to do abortion? I said, no. That's how I left the clinic. A cousin called me and told me that once you don't abort the child, when you call my name, I will tell you, say, I don't know you, I'll only help you. Don't call my name because I will tell you I don't know you. So it left at that. I was pregnant for the child. My people turned their back on me. I was sleeping with friends all around. I ate Gary. The only person that used to go to me when I was struggling under my son, it was my older sister, Ruth Tule. The day she would tell me, say she coming out there, I was saying I be looking on the road. Now when you so get me food, when she going, she will carry rest for me, carry money. I'll be managing it until she come. I didn't have nowhere to sleep, nothing. I have to put myself in situation that no one ever will do. I go to an old friend to go be stopping with him. Only because I didn't have nowhere to go. Everybody think their back on me. I struggle after I had a child. My mom didn't know who pregnant me. She was in the University of Liberia. At the time she was angry, she didn't went to me. So, a cousin Amara left and went and looked for my mom. He went on the university to the University of Liberia campus and found my mom. And say, your daughter ever told you that who pregnant her? My mom said, I don't know, and I don't know. He said, I don't know. Ashamed and embarrassed. When I did that thing, the ball follow me, I lose my job to the port. I even went so beach. Let me pregnant your daughter. At the time, my mom came to me and said, that who gave you better? I say, he said, you need to talk because the man came to me. I said, yes, I hear the word. I explained the situation. For that time, when thank you, my sister brought me home, talk to my mom, they brought me on the FE. We were on the FE. The man was living on the other side. He moved on the FE, he was there. The man used to be passing around like my son. I get everything soon, he get BIO. I will get red over here, I will take him. The boy was 6 more. I take him to gender. Not even gender, say at the time, gender was not here. Like AFL, I took it to. When we went AFL, when you see the charge, you let me. At the end of the day, la bureau law. The lawyer who was over the case, like our Amara's old friend, old girlfriend. She started doing the case that day, doing everything. In fact, I sent a message to the channel for him and thing. I said, the only thing I want you people to do for me, when I message, he don't know me. He stood up in AFL and said, look, they think can ever be my child. When you see my daughter, just like she in America, she eat 3 times a day. Lisa is very beautiful. Lisa is healthy. The child looking at man nourished can be my child. Just like that, that's what they remark. The child follow me in AFL. I went off on him and said, he don't know me. The other woman asked, the old man said, but the child look like you. How you come across the girl? They get smart. I was only helping her to pay her school fee. So you didn't have anything to do with her. I had something to do about now me pregnant her. The child not my child. So I said, okay, one kid to myself because I went over one kid to myself. So why you won't kill yourself, small girl? I said, let the man make document today and son that he will never have part to play nature and he will not come after nature today or tomorrow when nature grow up. The man said he gets son. All the female lawyers sat down there, the man walked us and left. Like had me and my mother and my friend left from AFL. 16. I haven't received $5 from that man. Can't you imagine the need a child bearing? It was the man. It was this man that gave this child a full name. He was the one that told me to name that child. Now he knew this child. Who was this child? Which type of gift this child had? He knew exactly. So he told me to name the child. At first, there's a nickname we used to call him. We normally call him back. He started telling people, he started getting angry. One time I went for service, somebody told me that the name they told you to give it, but give it to him. My son, Jallah, he was born. Second son. That's how he came.
And what happened? What's the current status of education?
He's in a 7th grade because sometimes I can't afford the school fees. Like this school year, it was second period. Jallah, we can ask God why, because I told him. I said, if Papa let you, you're not in school, all your friends are in school. Why is it like that? He said, Small boy, call your man. Let me help your man. Say all in the community. Everything going working for them, man. Peter Bonn Jallah.
Okay, that's my next question. How did your son got in contact with the Peter Bonn Jallah?
My son got in contact with him. They been going here. His friends and so going up, friends to go people and things. One time the children were passing, he called them and say, "Oh, you come for plum? I get plum here because the plum like outside in the branch, hanging in the fence within the fence. So when the plum is a waste plum, when the children passing, he called the children get plum here. You can't take the plum and not let plum. Like the children is to go there and things. Later on, I had a labor. He said one time he called him. He said, "But you must can't be helping me, oh." Like I used to go be helping the man. My son too confident in it, man. He used to be when he ready, he say, "So that you hold there, they men are good person, not good person. Don't money people, they men are good. Me, I want to get bad, they men." I get my eating bowl in the main house and all. I say, "Hassan, not everything that glittering now go." And not everything that glittering now go. And then man, I got a good motive for you. Why he can't help you with your school fees? Second period before my son started school. My son used to go in that fence. He wash dishes, mop a floor, wash a car. My son used to be in that house 24/6. When he come, he will say, "Look at you, you're just cooking. Me and I eat my golf food. Now me, Peter Bonn was just pecking my soul small. When I labor go where he come, he will get about 500. He will get him 400. He will get him 1,000. Anytime he going to where he will tell the boss, "I'm carrying the money for your full money." Oh, the labor will go there. Who he is to leave the money with la sana? La sana will call him and the papa leaves only for you. Oh. Last night you so can't call in the papa get the papa the full rally can the papa call you. My son will go there and I know if he had intention like that. Every time last night will come call it cha. Every time he will come. When he come, he will not reach there and he will stand from way up. He be calling him. When the neighbor go play football on the field, he will go there and he call the ball. My man, when you see the papa won't see you. My people.
So you mean that this Lasana guy was the mediator between your son?
He's a complex, eh? He the one. He was the main person. Even the day that the Israel started, he went and called the boy from the field and told him, say, "The papa had work for you to do." And when the boy went there, according to my son and as a quote from him, Lasana was, when he left from playing the football, when he went there that day, which was November 29 was the first incident, Lasana was watching football game in the living room until when the ball entered.
When you say first incident, what do you mean?
I mean the first day they saw my section. It was multiple times. It started November 29 and December 25th. December 24th, rather. So, what blow alarm was the time when they carried him, which was the New Year day now, to just dump him. After they go through with him, all they fed him down. That's how they carry him down the beach. They waste him there because they fed him down. So when the first time the Israel happened, that's when I was in the living room watching show. The neighbor said the moment he started yelling, he off the TV and thing like that, he closed the door, he get outside. Then the room, he said the room not far from the living room. He said all the things. La son can't swear or eat off and say that he not know about it.
So the first thing happened, your son ever reached out to you?
He not tell me.
Wow, they threatened you?
I don't know. Because when anything happened, I asked him. He told me, he said the thing they can inject you. The thing they can put in you. Sometimes I can come to talk about when I enter in your room for me to talk, it can stay from my mind. He said he not know, but it's Jallah. When I insist to ask him, he can get angry. So my son can just leave him. So these things happen. And Lasana is the same men are passing around carrying women, how they coming free the men. My Liberian people. I'm calling on the Ministry of Justice. I'm calling on Temple of Justice. Lasana play a major role in the case. What Lasana doing also?
Okay, so yes, we are so in sympathy with you and your child. We pray that you receive speedy justice. But particularly, we are asking that if people want to reach out to you, how can you reach out to you in terms of support? If they want to support this child, because you've been saying that from the onset you've been single-handedly running after the medical needs of the child. Later on, when some other Liberians came in to provide assistance, since then you are the only person who have been going up and down with this job. Yes, we know getting to you in this kind of time is kind of skeptical. But how you think people can reach out to you? And what support, particularly, you want the public to help you to come in?
I want the public to stand by me for us to fight alone for justice. And I want the public to help me because buying a child medication, even now, there's no fruit. And they say you should continue eating fruit as you buy enough fruit and tea. It's not easy.
Okay.
Even I'm supposed to buy some OMN because the drugs they were inserting here and things where his whole skin, when you say the boy can just be itching 24 hours, his skin can be itching, his whole skin, like his skin dark.
Rashes.
Yes.
It seems like they inserted or mixed up chemical or something.
They used to inject something in. He said the message used to give to him in the injection when they give it to him now. The lady used to be using him, but he can't feel pain.
They used to inject him?
Yes. In here. They used to inject him.
Before going over?
Yes.
Wow.
He said that's what they used to do.
Then like that, then you lost consciousness. You are not.
Yes. He never used to be to himself at all. He said even when he come to himself the next day or something, he can still be unconscious. Like he can just be laying now. But he can be weak and things. And what happened? I'm so disappointed in the gentle ministry. Can you imagine saying the incident occur? They are the ones to be standing for the victim. They are the ones to make sure that his medication and thing, everything in according. They are the ones to make sure that the man on the treatment is going on well. Instead of them taking that step, they are not doing anything. Now rescue the one helping me in the process. None of them making progress.
The Ministry of Gender?
Yes. They put the child down. When you look again, the child, another complication will come out. Then the last night, he said they're not happy now. He been crying on his hand also. The next will say, but our big people, then they already discharge you. They pull you down. So, but last day on, because it was so west that everyone on them came and saw it with their eye and thing and saw the kind of pain he went through, the kind of crying he was doing, crying, eating all the best spread, won't eat the bed, holding everything. They went back for his chat to reopen it and see what's going on again. You think if Jenna was standing by me, all the things that were going to happen? Yesterday, can you imagine? Another staff went to me, a big person from JFK, asking me I should take the victim to the house. JFK, the hospital, they can't keep it there. Send the doctor and discharging. So I said, you want the way Peter Bonn Jallah also already for him to come kill me and my family. I said, how can I take the victim back to where the incident take place? They said, because Jenna don't want to respond. The ones that don't want to respond, say we're not getting it and none of them can come. There's nothing we can do. So I told her, I said, I can't carry him back. There was the incident. I told her, I said, this is state case. It is the state responsibility to secure the victim. I'm not supposed to carry him to my house. I said, in case I take him to carry him, anything happen, God forbid. So the court can tell me, or the judges can tell me, you should have known better. I told the woman, even when the lady from the one star center, they call her says Julie. She didn't put her full name there, but her name is Julie. That woman was brave to tell me, say, they put the boy down and thing. I say, then she say, boy, carry the boy home. I say, how can I carry the boy home like Jenna solo? But we call it Jenna. Jenna say, the woman made me to understand that they don't have place for male. Only female they have place for. They don't have place for male. So they cannot accommodate him because that's what she was telling me. Then she even start chatting at me, telling me, say, boy, fine girl, now your child. So you just stay too much with your child to take your child and your own child. You can't carry your child to take care of your child. Anything when anything happen, you can bring him back to the hospital, or he can still go and continue his medical to the hospital. That's what she told me. From the time last week, Monday, that woman left. She didn't come back upstairs to me. Since she said she was calling Justice, Ministry of Justice, and Ministry of Gender to come in, to come for the poor. Before the incident happened again, last night, before they reopened his chat, they started treating him from last night.
You mean that last night they reopened the chat?
Yes,
so
they started.
They were about to chat?
Last night, they already discharging last week Monday.
All those are, you been at, because Alena, you been at JFK, all those.
Yes, they started on Monday. Thursday was the surgery. Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday. The doctor went to see him when he went for his run. In fact, the doctor is confusing me. I'm so confused in him because I cannot understand any factual thing from him. The doctor said they may having toilet sin, he toilet latin. Continue giving him the medicine. Certain and sorrow like can make people to toilet. Continue giving him a. Let's see from now to Friday. The moment he go outside, the people came inside to me that they discharge the child. I say, but why are that two conflicting statements? The same says Julie told me that the doctor who come to you to talk to you is not him. The other all doctor, there was a huge black guy that was there. I don't know his name. It was my first time seeing him. That he the one the big person for every one of them. He the one discharging. I said, oh, just said that let's see. Because they are not seeing nobody behind me. They are not seeing the government effort behind me. And the only way that bigger things can be moved, you can see people doing things when they see big person behind you or when they see the government voice within it. When they don't see the government voice and things, they don't take action. We agree, JFK like government place. But there are few people out there that get good heart. The lady who is the head for JFK, that a branch, she's a very kind woman. Her deputy says, Benu, every day that woman can go there, she talk to me kindly. She will every day she will go check on the patient. She even said that doctor will can't see the way still complaining that your butt hurting. But they get other people. And I got information that they got some nurses in like there. They are not only nurses, so their husband work within the CNSC. Some of them when they ready to say, "They boy, he faking things." I'm telling you. Can't you imagine? From the time the boy went in there, I thought they did that way. The man cannot tell me what happened in there. The only thing, there were no much damages. There were no this. In fact, when they carry the boy, they lay him down. The labor at that time, they not give him the injection to put him to sleep. He said, Satan, the doctor calling the people to hold my phone and think when they brought out iron and think the son is iron. The people then standing talking. Will not get rush you to go to court. Will not able to go stand, to go justify or to explain anything.
You mean the nurses?
The nurses when you're in the surgery room because at time start. When the men are calling in to help him.
For what reason they were ordering surgery?
I don't know. That's how the labor when he came to the start studying me. So you know that the post are talking say, we not get rush you to go to court. We not able like you want to do your well. The say, but you know I alone can't do the well. You can I don't want to go stand to go speak. I don't want to go talk. That man want to go there. You see how he must be wicked. You see how he must be heartless. How can we be so cruel? So these people want to tell me they don't have child. What if it was their child that it happened to? What Liberian people, because all of us work within the same system, when we see bad things, we should always call off our friends.
Okay, so folks, yes, so folks, that's it. We have a length of time to speak to the victim's mother, and actually she's been very disheartened with how this situation is ongoing, and we've been behind back and forth with the latest update. So we will get her last words so as to conclude with this interview. Remember, this is the very first time for her to come to this to the extent to voice out her disappointment. This speaks volume of how she's been treated, and this is something that is very concerning for each and every one of us as Liberians. And this situation, since it happened, we are yet to see Liberians coming out, standing their numbers, to stay in solidarity with this woman. Remember, she explained all the situation involving her child. She's a single mother. This child father abandoned him. She's been struggling. This child and finds it difficult to even go to school, but she was trying a weak way to send this child to school. Currently, this child is seriously going through pain at the JFK, and then the government have failed. The government have failed massively, particularly from the end of the Ministry of Gender, who should have taken this case as theirs. They have abandoned this woman, and this is something that she is spreading serious disappointment in, most especially the Ministry of Justice as well. They have neglected the case. They are not even putting effort, to come to the aid of the single mother. So for those of you following us, this woman is appealing. Firstly, this child needs foreign medical attention. For the look of things, the child was severely wounded and needs foreign medical attention. And secondly, to care to this child, there have been no means of getting some other food and things. And remember, this child can't eat rest as usual. There are some vegetables that is needed to keep him up. Yet there are no vegetable. She's been struggling, and most especially to get the pimples and other things, because they said that this child. Okay. We learn that. Okay, so let's get to your last words.
Yes, he's not wearing pampers again. He's not no more leaking anything, but it's just the pain and thing. But what happened here is that he's not supposed to eat half food and thing. The food that Jeffrey can provide right now, like what he's eating. And they say the rest, so long as you have anything to go in the bathroom, it will be hard. It will be difficult. It will be difficult. Also, he's going to be eating very soft food with so fruit and thing. And now, he's supposed to be eating soft food and thing. He's supposed to be eating soft thing, eh? He should eat more fruit. But it was the day when me and the one star center lady daughter, says Julie. It was that same morning. She said, but then, say you don't have the hand to be cooking soft rice with soup and soft food for him. Let me go and tell the big people that so it will help in the process too. When the woman went out money, it was the same money. They say, but maybe that doesn't, in fact, they charging him already. They working on his paper. Like, they say they charging now, they put it down. So the food they can provide, like what he can eat. I start can buy him banana, pawpaw and thing. But everything finished. Water and thing. That money. My Anna reached out to me. And they are vicious skin in it. That I bought sack of water and thing. I carried it. Because that bottle water can enter, plastic bag water can enter GFK. That bottle water alone he been drinking. And he can drink, but then he can eat. Because once you not really go in the bathroom, you can really eat too much. You don't really eat too much, and he said that he's not really eating normally. The way because he's somebody that really used to eat, he's not eating like that. So it's not easy. But my Liberian people, they think that break me and disappoint me. How the government will be so cruel, heartless, and wicked to put Peter Bonn Jallah also while my son in the hospital.
Has it been confirmed?
Going through pain.
Has it been confirmed that Peter is Osa?
Peter Osa. I say yes, last night, it was all on Spoon TV, they were discussing it. Oh God, was live on Spoon TV. Saw Peter Bonn Jallah on Maple Street. When they raised all the issue, like I heard they saying how the man sick, they say he they want carry him for medical attention and medical treatment. Then I heard what husband saying that because I was watching the show, the time I thought the show that I just want to discussing it, all they going in the middle part of the discussion. People start calling me all over on Facebook. Like you the life you are going saying the man also. A on spoon go on spoon nana. How like how what husband say, but that cannot be done without the notice of the victim. You people gotta reach out to the victim. Parents. My people, you see how the government cool. President Joseph Newman Boka. The justice, you promise all of the justice here. So because of your government official, let's assume if it was your grandchild that was solid mass. But one of your government officials with along with his two friends. I'm only asking you this question, Papa. Will you compromise? Will you let him be out while the victim stay hospitalized, fighting for their life? My son can't sit down for long. When he's sitting down, they can go put pillow and thing on his butt. Joseph Boka. From the time my Liberian people are called on it, on Her Excellency, the first day Malakatumu Boka. She haven't even come to my call. I haven't even seen her come out to speak anything about it. Hey, my Liberian people, they actually came up with a press release that they have done with all their investigation and everything, the forensic, the DNA, everything to the court. Why are the court dragging? Why are the court delaying? Because they want to put Bonn Jallah also to go abroad and leave the country. My Liberian people, I am a single mother. I don't have anybody to help me. I struggle under my children. But when it comes to this case, Mr. President Joseph Newman Boka, Chief Justice Nyami Kokwe Brese, Ministry of Justice, all the BB people around the country, like bureau, everywhere, with innocent government, all United Party stronghold. You see my face? I am never going to compromise the case. I am never going to take any gift from anybody. Because you see the thing that happened to my son, no negativity is attached to it. Everything that happened to my son is proving it is positive. It is truth. The reality, everything, it is bro. Nothing there to lie on, nothing there that is fake. Because the government dragging. If you feel you're dragging, you're delaying, for all to say that the victim man has come down, so we can settle her or send the family abroad. No. You have it all wrong. Peter Bonn Jallah. You from Lofa County, I from Lofa. You speak Loma, I speak Loma. Look in my face. Do I look like somebody who willing to compromise or somebody who want to compromise? So if it's in your mind, erase it from there. Because you will face the Lord. Because I remember that the Chief Justice said, the law is the Lord. I want justice for my 15 years old son that your government official damaged. I want justice for my son. And I am calling on the police RG. Come on. You told it, you from your press release, the day that you are reading the charges, you told us that the parents in your statement that the parents should remain calm and patient. That you are going to catch the other two at last. What happened to the other two men? La Sodomized, my son, along with Bonn Jallah, are they two going to go scot-free? What happened to them? Because I'm not hearing the government discussing about them or finding any means of catching those people. My Liberian people, I'm calling on each and every one of us. I'm calling on the youth, the women of Liberia. What happened to us? I'm calling on all mothers, all fathers, all elders. I'm calling on the government official to stand by me to fight for justice. I cannot do it on my own. We all understand that Liberia poor men don't have right here. Poor men cannot get justice. But my son going to get the justice he wants. Because I'm not going to sit down and close my mouth. Because I know the pain my son feeling. I know the pain he going through. Since this incident, it break me down completely. I'm calling on the government for justice. Mr. President, I haven't heard you say anything. I'm calling on Mandela Cooper, who is the special advisor to the president. I am calling on you to intervene, to talk to Mr. President. I am calling on each and every one of us. I am calling on all the radio stations, all the medias, all the activists, all the advocates. I am calling on everybody, the Human Rights, United Nations, the women group, even general ministry who have failed me. I am calling on you too. I am calling on AFL. I am calling on Ministry of Justice. I am calling on Temple of Justice. I want justice for my son. Say you people promised me that there was a hearing. Don't you worry. When the man went in jail, in 1 week time, the hearing was postponed. No hearing cannot go on there. Peter Bonn Jallah Jr. is also. I want justice for my son. Whatever Peter Bonn Jallah and his friends did to my son, it is stigmatization. It is stigma for life. Sorry cannot replace anything. Sorry, sorrow, huge gifts, carrying a family, all the family abroad, cannot face the damages Peter Bonn Jallah and his friends caused in my son's life. It cannot heal anything. I want justice. Not only justice for my son, but justice for all other minors, other children that have been victimized, that left uncovered, that didn't receive the justice. And I know it is God who is above every one of us. He's the God of justice. And I believe He's going to give me the justice I need. Because I know God is with me. My Liberian people, right now, my family and myself, our life is under threat. Because the defendant is out. Anything happen to me or any of my family or my children, you should hold a Ministry of Justice, Temple of Justice, more especially Joseph Boka government responsible. Because they know the kind of a horrible crime that Peter Bonn Jallah Jr. committed. And then they say, then they pull him out, he passing around freely. You should hold him responsible. Right now my life and family life are at threat. We are no longer safe. Even for me to come home to change, I don't come home because I'm worried. From the day like Saturday, Peter Bonn Jallah was seen by the victim uncle. Not even the victim uncle alone. Even my little brother saw Peter Bonn Jallah. It is not something that is in here. We are neighbors, we live in the same place. Because somebody will ask you, show like him. I even seen somebody. The person went and asked to saw Bishop to the correction center. When they went there, they may say, oh, that man, you know that big man now. I'm not going to mention anybody's name. The man that big man, oh, the man on bill. Anywhere the man going, the man also, but he gets security along with him. Then he come to his say, he asked the man, but well, he saw the man, he said, no, I see anything. Well, anything? He said, nothing. He said, okay. He come and say, it is true, he outside. The person your brother saw, the person the victim uncle saw, that's true. You see how the system the Liberian justice system is corrupt. You see how the Liberian justice system is bad in this country? How can we be so cruel? The child in the hospital, the man passing around. My Liberian people, you're not thinking making pay anybody, they make got influence to can't get rid of all. But let me give you my last word. Peter Bonn Jallah. You may have your influence, your connection, your contact, your money, your brotherhood. It will not help you, Papa. You see it? Like something that you've been doing in the dark, God decided to expose you. My son will be the last person. You getting me and you hearing me, I know you watching me. My son will be the last victim. Because all children do not carry the same grace. You've been doing it, but you temper with the wrong child. And Peter Bonn Jallah, let me make you understand something. You see me, eh? Everything that happened, you know you're guilty. You will bear the consequences in judging your friends, and you will live in prison until you feel the pain that my son went through. And bear more than that pain my son went through. Going through. And I will be on my knees day and night for you. Because I know the God that gave me nature, the God is going to stand by me and fight for me for justice. Unless when the child was born, I took him to any doctor to circumcise him or to work on him. That's the only way justice will not reveal. Because my Liberian people, it's not only about my child. Peter Bonn Jallah destroyed my son's whole future. He gave child like king to rescue, like king to save nation. He destroyed my son. My son's future. Because of my son gift, he look at it and damage him. He damaged my son. My son gift. And the Liberian people think, or Joseph Boka, you think, I can just take it easy or look at the kind of thing and compromise. I can't do it, man. My question here is the government, to my fellow Liberians, who next? Who child next? Today, like me crying on the internet, today, like me complaining. Who child next? Who is the next child that's going to be the victim? Every day it happens all around Liberia. God decided to expose them, man. So that other people, so that at least they will put stop to it. Then now the government want to just silence it. Ministry of Justice, Temple of Justice, it will not work. It will not work. It will not work because you see me saying I'm silent. From the time I call the public defender down to the Solicitor General, he never called me back because he said no that you Peter Bonn Jallah also. None of them cannot relate to me again. Because what the girl will tell me, before Spoon was discussing it, everybody just calling me from all angles. You know how breaking I am? I discouraged, I walking in a hospital talking by myself, even missing a place. My Liberian people, I am begging you to stand by me. You stand by me. I am calling on the Liberia prayer group. Each and every one of us, y'all join me in prayer so that the men will be prosecuted. Hey, brother who said shouldn't happen. Nothing should happen. Because if what Peter Bonn Jallah did to my son was something that was good, God was not going to destroy the two nations, Sodom and Gomorrah. Then men and men were going to be getting married. Woman and woman were going to be getting, men and men are going to be getting engaged. You are not going to create woman from men rapes. But God knew it was a very devilish and bad act. That's why he destroyed the two nations. So Peter Bonn Jallah, you are not going to go scot-free. You will bear your penalty. So my Liberian people, I get a question for President Joseph Newman Boka. His Excellency President Joseph Newman Boka, I know you will see the video, you will see my video. My question goes to you. Since you people are not talking on the case, and I'm not hearing you haven't come out to say anything concerning the case, Do you people want to bring a same-sex marriage in this country? Or are you in favor of it? Or are you not standing by the victim, mother? Are you not standing by the victim to fight for justice? Because these were the things that you promised us. That's what make us to vote you. Because of you, I nearly lose my life the day that the car ran in us. It was only by the grace of God and was jubilating. Because of you, were all under the rain, under the sun, fighting, making sure that you win election in this country. Because we wanted you to correct a past government mistake. And now I'm the same party. I'm the same person crying today for justice. The same justice the last time we were crying for. I cannot get the justice. Mr. President, my last word to you. Please do the right thing. Chief Justice, Honorable Yami Koko Egbese, please do the right thing. Temple Ministry of Justice, please do the right thing. RG Koke Komo, please do the right thing. Because you people promised me to catch the other two men. I am waiting to hear from you soon. And I am waiting to hear from the Ministry of Justice and the Ministry and the Temple of Justice for the first hearing. None of y'all have given me updates. I am waiting for you. The victim mothers have spoken.
Okay, so folks, that's it. You just listening to her. She has explained a whole lot concerning this case, and so there is nothing there again to talk about. Folks, you have listened to the House's mouth. This is something that is alarming. This is something that is concerning, that needs the attention of every Liberians and home and abroad. Those of you who have watched this video, share and invite all of those government agencies or institutions responsible to deal with this case to the court, so that this child can seek justice and those perpetrators can be arrested and placed behind bars for the rest of their life. This is something that deserve more than being going to jail and something. Imagine this child who are coming out as a promising football player, very good at what he do, and he was sodomized by a 2 grown man. It's something very disheartening too.
When traditional thing happen to him, he can work on you, but now he cannot see anything because of what he said. Not happy.
It's so sad. And for those of you watching, this child father and mother have been complaining on providing some assistance for the child in terms of food, because the child cannot eat rice. They have promised that the child should stop eating something that is hard. So they are asking for fruit and other things. And the mother, as a single mother, have been in a weak way, been fighting back and forth. She's kind of stranded in the situation, and she needs justice as well. She needs justice. It's time that Liberian women, prayer mothers, and Liberians on all walks of life come out to seek justice for this woman and her child. Folks, that's all the time we have for you. My name is Bonn. This is a Verity News. It's been really on the Liberia channel 1847. We with this family, we will be here. Remember when we broke news earlier this some part of last month, it's been back and forth. We've been on this case, and we will be on this case to the very last end. Folks, thank you so much. We hope to rejoin you in the sooner possible time. In a Jeffrey, we will share with you some of those videos and things from the end of the child, to see exactly to see firsthand how this child is going through pain there in the hospital. The child mother needs some foreign treatment. The child needs to be taken out to nearby country to seek some medical attention, because JFK themselves seems to have failed on this child, and they have tried all in a weak way, and things are not okay. The child is still going through the pain. Rashes are coming on the skin because of the substance that were injected in him. And still, his body is still itching, and things are still difficult for him. And folks, yeah, that's all the time we have for you. Thank you so much for joining us. Thank you so much for following us. It's a pleasure. We'll always be here and share, invite others to witness this life. Let it go across Let it go viral to all Liberians and everyone following us. Let's see as to how we can fight for justice. We can rally in our own weak way to seek justice for this little boy. Remember, a 15-year-old boy was sodomized. Who next? The bigger question. Folks, thank you so much. And that's all the time we have for you.